Jai Hind guys, welcome to Online Ventures by Exampur and I am Nitin Mishra, your English educator. How are you all? Please do let me know in the chat box. And this is your grammar session where we learn grammar. Today here I have organized one quiz session for you because we have been discussing subject verb agreement with, I guess, a lot of time. It has been the 5th session of subject verb agreement. And guys, if you have not subscribed this YouTube channel, do subscribe it, press the bell icon as well so that all the notification will reach to you. Chandan sir comes with his CA session at 7 AM. Zubair sir comes with his science session at 9 AM. Nitin, I means your English educator, comes at 10 AM and parallelly 12 PM with my grammar show. Chandan sir comes again with his GKGS show at 2 PM. Dipen sir with his math session at 5 PM. Sondal ma'am with his reasoning session with 6 PM. And Prabal sir with his GKGS session at 7 PM. So this is the time guys where we serve you better. And you can have a look towards the timetable of all the faculties and teacher. And further, you all know that I come up with my vocabulary show. At 10 AM daily, 10 बजे सुबह मैं vocabulary का शो लेके आता हूँ. And I would say that must attend that particular vocab show because it is truly very, very important. Further, we have grammar session at 12 PM and we are talking about the 5th session of subject verb agreement. Guys, I hope that you are fine, doing well in your preparation and fit and healthy. Coming on to again, today's session is about subject verb agreement, as I have already told you. Let's see who has joined the session. We have S Tara. S Tara, good afternoon. Jai Hind from my side. I believe that you are fine and well. Let us start the session. If you have not shared the video to your friends among your community, do share this video because it is truly very amazing and will benefit many of your friends and families. Guys, the definition is now clear. Subject verb agreement basically means when your subject of the sentence, which is dominative in nature, agrees, according to the subject, verb agrees the subject. If your subject is singular, verb will be singular. If your subject is plural, verb will be plural. We have talked about certain ideas, certain concepts of our, I guess, subject verb agreement. The first thing that we come to know is verb if indefinite number comes in the beginning, or your phrase is like indefinite numbers and of an countable plural noun. Since it is indefinite numbers, mean more than indefinite numbers, the verb agrees according to plural number. Verb agrees plural in form. And these indefinite numbers or phrases are plenty of plus plural countable noun, most of plus plural countable noun, half of and plural countable noun, so on. Then after, we talked about indefinite quantity, where verb agrees in singular form and noun will be uncountable. Then after, we talked about noun as well as with noun too, verb agrees according to the very first noun. After that, we talked about one of plus plural countable noun agrees with the singular verb. That was also part and parcel of the discussion. And we came on to the phrase like a bunch, a series, a set, a group. If they are the subject, then for verb will be singular. Okay. These are the past, revisions. Each of plus plural countable noun. agrees with the singular verb, as we all already discussed. Then after many comes with two phrases, a or n with singular noun and singular verb, many without a or n with plural noun and plural verb. Guys, today's class is started here. I will give you only I guess 30 seconds. I will give you 30 seconds only. Okay, I will give you 30 seconds only. Solve it and let me know the correct answer. Rajeshwari Muni is there. S. Tara, thank you so much. Robin, thank you so much. Vaishali, hello Vaishali. How are you? Robin, how are you? S. Tara, how are you? So guys, solve this question and let me know in the chat box which according to you is the erroneous part of the sentence. The question is very simple. That day when they brought her back for the last time, there was many old timers who were shocked and fearful. Guys, the correct answer to the question will be, as time is over, let us solve the question. Your question says, that day when they brought her back for the last time, many old timers, guys, I repeat, many old timers was there. Do you think is right? No, not at all. This was is absolutely wrong. Many old timer is a plural entity. Since it is a plural entity, hence use of was is wrong. In place of was, we should write were. Guys, I expect and hope that you now understood this question well, and this is how correct answer to the question will be, that A part is absolutely fine, but the error lies in the B part, and B part is the answer for this question. Okay, thank you. Let us move on to the next question, and the next question is this, and the time for the question starts now. चलो जल्दी से सॉल्व कीजिए एंड लेट मी नो द करेक्ट आंसर. वैशाली, थैंक यू. वाई रॉबिन सी आपने क्यों बोला? एक्सप्लेनेशन तो आपकी सही है, बट आपने शायद ये गलती मुझसे भी होती है. खैर, सॉल्व इट एंड लेट मी नो द करेक्ट आंसर. Guys, time is up. I guess we have given you 30 seconds to solve this question. He is one of the tallest boy in the class. He is one of the tallest boy in the class. One of, if we talk about what actually the sentence is one of, and after one of, what we expect? We always expect a plural noun. But which kind of noun is given? It is a singular noun, boy. What do we expect? We expect after one of plus plural noun. Hence, obviously, this question is erroneous, and this part B contains the error. In place of boy, it should be boys. In place of boys, it should be boys. Robin says no error. No, Robin, there was the error. I hope and expect that you understood what the error actually is, and this is how we can, conclude that erroneous part is B. To understand this in a more logical way, I would definitely ask you to look at this part of the discussion. When you have one of plus plural countable noun, verb agrees always singular in form. Why? Because of the very simple reason that here of is preposition, and What is one? One is a pronoun. Since one is a pronoun, of is a preposition, then after you have a noun. Noun, preposition, noun. Always verb in such a scenario agrees according to the first noun. First noun or pronoun is what? Singular. Hence, you always use a singular verb. So you can go by any way, the way you want. I expect and hope that you are now, well versed with this particular question. Thank you. And Robin, I believe that you understood why the question was wrong. Question had one abruptcy here, and that was with a singular noun. It is wrong. It has to be with a plural noun. Why? Because he is one of the many tallest boys. So for this idea, it should be boys, not boy. Coming on to the next question, which is right on the screen. Do it fast and let me know the correct answer. And your time for the question starts now. 30 seconds are there. Do it fast, guys. Robin, thank you. Vishali, Tara, thank you everyone. I hope that you are now getting the concept right. Okay. Question is very simple. Time is already exceeding. So please look at the question and solve it the way, I guess the similar way, simple way of solving the question will be. Here we have conjunction, or it is alternative conjunction. And as I have already told you many a time, that when you have conjunction or alternative conjunction, whenever it is about verb, then verb has to choose its subject. Subject has not been declared yet. If you will ask, why sir? Why you said the subject is not declared? Because you have given alternatives by the conjunction or, either or, nor, neither or. Verb will select and agrees with the alternative that it suits you. Again, since depend is nearby with the failure, which is singular, hence will agree with the nearest subject. Nearest subject is failure, singular, so verb will be singular. In place of depend, it should be depends. And by writing depends, you will turn your plural verb into singular verb. Hence again error will be in the B part, where depend is wrong. It should be depends. Arpit, thank you so much. Vaishali, thank you so much. I hope and expect that you understood this question well. And coming on to the next question, right on the screen, again you have a simple 30 seconds to do the question. Solve it, let me know the correct answer. Jaldi jaldi solve कीजिए guys. Only 30 seconds are given to you. Arpit, Estara, Robin, Vaishali, thank you so much. Robin, I don't know why you answered. You answered correctly, but you choose the wrong option. C is not the option, B is the option. Okay, so let us move on to the question. The time is now over. You have to solve the question in 30 seconds only. The type of qualities you acquire. The type of qualities you acquire. Now guys, it is very important for you to recognize the verb. Here, you is subject. But if you look at here, the type of qualities, here the type is also a subject. How many subjects are there? 2. It is subject 1, it is subject 2. And obviously if there are 2 subjects, 2 verb will also be there. Acquire is the verb for the subject you, so it will be verb 2. Okay, it is V2, not verb form 2, second verb. Now the type of qualities depend. This is another verb, that is V1. V1 means verb of first subject. Let's see. Here the first subject is singular. but the first verb or verb for the first subject is in plural form, which is wrong. It should be depends. I mean, so by adding s you will make it correct, and the correct answer will be the type of qualities you acquire depends upon your company, and so you associate yourself with simple and good natured people. And if you have any doubt, if you are wondering why so, the smallest idea will be your sentence, your subject is in the structure of noun, preposition, noun. If you are wondering how, look at here. Type is noun, of is preposition, qualities is noun. So verb agrees according to first noun. Yes or no? Hence, obviously you can say noun, preposition, noun. Verb agrees according to first noun. Since first noun was singular, so verb will be singular. In place of depends, we should write, in place of depend, we should write depends. Now the question next is right on the screen. Your time starts now. Do it and let me know the correct answer. Arpit, thank you so much. S. Tara, thank you so much. Guys, I expect and hope that every bit of the session is now clear to you. And how are you feeling about these such ways of teaching and telling you the concepts of subject-verb agreement? Do let me know in the chat box. Thank you, Estara, Arpit, and every one of you. Guys, question and its time is over. Let us discuss this question. The question was very simple. She is the subject. She quit is wrong. It should be she quits, and since subject is singular, verb should be singular. Answer will be a part is erroneous. A part is erroneous. Okay. Abhishek Chauhan, hello everyone. Hello Abhishek. Thank you so much. Arpit says, why not skill? So we'll be discussing it as well. I won't leave any question unanswered. Don't worry. According to you, you are saying skill should be skills. Wait, if you will look at here, okay, wait guys, first of all there is some mistake that has been done by me. It is through carelessness. Actually, the verb form of quit, in verb first form is same as in the second form. Yes or no? And I was in a misconception that the first verb quit is in first form, is in present tense. Obviously that causes the blunder. But when I looked at here after you told verb, I came to know that obviously the form of quit is given in past. And in past it is not logical to put singularity or plurality. I'm sorry, but obviously my logic was not wrong. I just recognize it wrongly. Guys, if you look at your question again, you will realize that your sentence is in past. Okay, your sentence is in past, so quit is also past. When quit is also past, we cannot use singular form or plural form here. Now, on this behalf, the very first part is correct. She immediately quit. Okay. What? The job in which now we have alternative conjunction, neither skill nor knowledge were required is wrong. It should be was required. If you will ask me how, obviously when you have subjects joined by neither nor, either or nor, nor, verb agrees according to the nearest possible probable subject. Nearest subject is knowledge. knowledge being singular, verb will be singular, hence in place of were it will be was. So I guess C option will make sense and will be the answer. Okay. S Tara, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Abhishek Chauhan, you can attend it because I don't oblige anyone. I want my students to be independent. If you are designing your day schedule, study schedule, I appreciate it. You can watch the video later on, and I conduct my session in such a way where if you will attend my videos later on, obviously you will not be feeling that it is a time wasting, because I always try to utilize my time. And whether you watch it live or later on, you will see the no difference, and you will feel that yeah, it is a full utilization of the 45 minutes that we meet for. Now coming further on to the next question, which is right on the screen. I'll be giving you only 30 seconds to do that. Do it fast. Let me know the correct answer, then I'll be explaining the possible solution for the question. Okay, thank you. Arpit, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you truly want to appreciate, please do share this video among your community, social media where you are on, so that it can reach to the wider range of audience. Guys, your time is up. I mean, if I say that, obviously 30 seconds are over. The question is very simple and ask you, the tiger was not the only dangerous animal. The tiger was not the only dangerous animal in the forest. Aage, if it says there was hyenas, hyenas is plural. Hence, the verb was is wrong. It should be there were hyenas too. Hence, again, C sequence, C part is wrong. And to let you know what concept is applied here, guys, it is very simple to memorize. Generally, the structure of the sentence looks like you write or begin your sentence structure with a subject. Then you put your verbial part. And in verbial part, you first put your auxiliary or helping verb, and then you put your main verb. This is your structure of the sentence that you follow generally. Guys, but if you have adverbs in the beginning, if you have adverbs in the beginning, it can be adverb as a word, adverbial phrase or adverbial clause, anything. In this structure, when you have your adverb in the beginning, you always put your auxiliary verb first, then subject. And this is how, if you look at this question, it's not only about auxiliary. If you have verb, then you always put verb first, then after it is turn of subject. It is also known as inversion of verb, when verb changes its position. In that way, in that scenario, in that case, what happens? Obviously, you will find it is verb. So the subject is this. Why? Because there is an adverb. Since there is an adverb and was is the verb, obviously the possible structure says hyenas will be subject, and since subject is plural, then verb must be plural. So again you will answer in this way. Thank you guys. I expect and hope that you all are well versed with this question. Solve it. Your time for the question starts now. Okay, so guys, your question is very simple. Most of the funds we get from America is used to build roads and bridges. Your time for the question is going to end in just, I guess, 2 or 3 seconds. 30 seconds are over. Guys, it is, I guess, time to discuss the question. Guys, are you feeling enthusiastic and competitive? I hope so. Let's start the discussion of the question. Question simply says, most of the funds. You all know that most of is indefinite number. Okay, is indefinite number. The funds is plural noun. Hence, your indefinite number always agrees with a plural verb, but here you have a singular verb which is wrong. So it should be are in place of is. If you are not getting the point, look at here the concept that I have already taught. I have taught you that if you have indefinite numbers, what are indefinite numbers? Plenty of, most of, half of, 2/3 of, a lot of, some of, a number of, many of, all of. These are indefinite phrases. With the noun countable plural, they becomes number or indefinite number. And in this, a plural verb always, is in agreement. And this is how, if you look at the question, you can easily understand that most of plus plural noun will agree with a plural verb. So this is wrong. It should be completely, confidently are, because our subject is indefinite number. So verb will be singular. Guys, I expect and hope that you are now well versed with this. Coming on to the next question. The next question is right on the screen. Your time for the question starts now. Do it and let me know the correct answer. Guys, question says, with regard to implementation of the details of proposal, the committee was divided in their opinion. And I always say that answer of the question always found in the question. Answer cannot go beyond the question or beyond the boundaries of the question. It has been says that ख्याल जिसका था मुझे ख्याल में मिला मुझे सवाल का जवाब भी सवाल में मिला मुझे. So you will find your answer within the question itself. Guys, I guess time has already been over. Let us discuss the question and let's see how we can find the answer within the question. And to answer the question, I would remind you one ideology, one sutra that I have told you, that jaisa subject, vaisa verb, vaisa hi possessive case. What I mean to say, whenever you find in your sentences possessive case as my, guys, I'm not touching the question yet. I'm just asking you one thing, universally. If you find in your sentence or in your question my, looking at my, what do you think or what it remind you? Obviously, my means the subject must be I. Why? Jaisa subject, vaisa verb, vaisa possessive case. And in the same way, if you look at here, it says that with regard to implementation of the details of the proposal, the committee was means the committee is singular. Yes or no? And if you will move further, you will find there means the subject is they. Their opinion means it is not one community, because there means the subject is they. Yes or no? You use their for the subject they, and if your committee is having their opinion, means committee will be referred as they, then your verb should not be was. With they, with plural community, when you have their opinion, obviously the verb was is wrong. It should be a plural verb, because now you got the point that this there indicates committee is not singular, committee is plural, hence it is plural, will agree with the plural verb were. Thank you. Guys, to let you know about this, I would definitely give you one another logic or idea. If you will give me a chance, I will be explaining it in a very simple way. Whenever you look at a noun, it is my attitude towards the way I look at question. Whenever you look at a noun, don't look at a noun with the aspect of noun. आप सभी जानते हैं, you all know that pronouns replaces a noun. Yes or no? Pronoun can be used in place of noun. So whenever you look at a noun, try to find the pronoun for this noun. Why? Because identification of singularity and plurality of a noun will find you difficult, but if you will look at the pronoun will definitely give you very simple idea whether they are singular or plural. He is, she is, it is, they are, they were. And doing so will allow me the pronoun for committee that will be, thought of is they. If you will ask me why, because we have their, so obviously it will be they. Yes or no? And since I found a pronoun they for committee, so was is wrong. With they I will use were. So here committee will agree with were. Jaisa subject, vaisa verb. It depends upon you how you look at questions. Guys, your question next is right on the screen with the timer on. Do it fast. Let me know the correct answer. Chalo. Solve it, guys. Only a few seconds are left. It is your turn to answer the question. Time is going to end. Time is, I guess, now over. So guys, stop doing. Let us discuss this question. Question says, having acquired some experience, she is no longer one of those who believes every explanation they are given. Guys, if you find that learning and memorizing rules are similar, then you are wrong. Learning is different. Learning means it is the outcome of your mental effort, and memorizing is just an activity that you have memorized but not involved your mind. So guys, many of you have memorized a simple rule. I guess when you look at the question, you always jump onto this particular rule. It is my assumption. 100% of you guys will look at the question and immediately you will be thinking of this rule, that it is one of plus plural countable noun with singular verb. Or some people who are sharpened enough will say that, sir, it is a special case now. It is a very exceptional case now. If you have one of plus plural noun, it will agree with a singular verb, but our fantastic book says, our God book says, when you have one of plus countable plural noun and who, now the verb will not be singular. Now the rule will change. Here we will use a plural noun and a plural verb will agree. A plural verb will agree. Generally with one of, we always use a singular verb, but when we have one of plus plural noun who, then verb will be plural. But guys, let me tell you the secret, let me tell you the idea. If you are going in that sequential way, that memorized way, you will not be succeeded in terms of life, because you are not involving your mind analysis, you are just memorizing and doing so. Guys, if you are saying that one of generally receives a singular verb, but when who comes, verb changes from singular to plural, you are wrong. Why? Look at the question. If you say one of those, then you will find two subjects here. The first subject is one, that is subject 1, and the second subject is who. And if you are wondering how, who is the subject, आप प्लीज ये बात समझिए, try to understand this particular idea, that in which case you have used who. You have used who in subjective case, or you have used whom as an objective case. Answer is no sir, we have used who, the subjective case of pronoun. Since it is in subjective case, it means it is also a subject, that is why you have written it in subjective case. It means that this verb believes is not for one of. I repeat, this verb believe or believes is not for one of, it is for who, and the verb of one of is singular, were singular, and will be singular. You can see that she is no longer one of those, one of those. This is the verb of one of. You can write your sentence as she is one of those, she is one of those, or one of those is she. Whether you will look or read or write like this, or you can also write she is one of those. Both sentences are same. It is called as noun in apposition, not opposition, A-P-P-O-S-I-T-I-O-N. Noun in apposition means when you use two nouns as they are same. For example, if I say this is my pen, or I say this pen is mine, both are same. You cannot differentiate by meaning. Obviously the part of speech I have used is different. Or if I say the name of your teacher is Nitin Mishra, or you may say Nitin Mishra is the name of your teacher, both things are same. Okay, so guys, you can see that the verb for one of is here, and believe is not the verb for one of. Believes is verb for who. Now look at who. Who is relating those? Who is relating those? So who becomes what? Singular or plural? Obviously plural. And this verb is what? Singular. So it is wrong. According to who, the verb will agree in plural form, because here who is indicating plurality. I expect and hope that you understood this question. Now it is up to you whether you solve the question by this way, I mean the way I suggest, that this who agrees whose, those, which is plural, so verb will be plural if you go by this, or if you go by this. It depends upon you, I mean what approach you are choosing. Overall, I want you become attentive and independent. Do not memorize, apply your mind. It will help you to find the easier way for the question. Coming next, guys, coming next to the question. The question next is right on the screen. Invincible push pace. Hello, believe Tara, thank you. Okay. Arpit, thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, I don't want anybody to regret. I just want you to support as much as possible. You can share it on Facebook, Instagram, and you are posting it into Facebook and Instagram, you can also tag me by my name Nitin Mishra, and I guess you can easily identify, you know, my face, so that you can reach me out. Coming on to this question, the question says, if Mahatma Gandhi, guys, look at the question. The question is very simple. When you have if in the beginning, it means that it is hypothetical situation. What does it mean? What does it mean as hypothetical situation? When you talk something that has not been happened or that has not been done, you are talking in such a way if it were happened. Actually, in reality, nothing happened like that, but you are talking if it would have happened. So guys, if you have unreal past, imaginary past, hypothetical situation, situation like suppose Mahatma Gandhi, means if Mahatma Gandhi. So this situation is like this. In that, what do? You use a plural verb. Now I will be definitely giving you the idea why we do so. Why we do so. Guys, practically speaking, if I speak it practically, I would definitely say that I have a cup in my hand. And what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create a hypothetical situation out of it. I have a cup in my hand. You may expect that there is some tea, coffee, warm water, lukewarm water, or anything. If I, turn it down, obviously, the real situation says there was no tea in the cup. I repeat, the real situation is there was no tea in the cup. What is unreal situation? What is imaginary situation? Imaginary situation is if there were some tea in the cup, then obviously we can find that table and floor will be destroyed. So guys, something which is imaginary, how you will differentiate it with the real situation? So always remember, if you will use subject verb agreement, like if you have a subject singular, and if you are using was, then it creates a real past activity. You can revert to the past and will find that, oh yeah, when the teacher turned the cup, there was no tea since nothing happened like that. But if you use were, then it will indicate that the statement is not real, the statement is hypothetical. To distinguish which is real, which is hypothetical, we do these kind of cheatings. Obviously, singular subject cannot agree with a plural verb, but to differentiate with the realistic past and unrealistic part, we do so, and hence you can understand that since we have an imaginary situation here, if Mahatma Gandhi was alive means you found that, yeah, truly he is alive, but actually it is not possible. Hypothetical situation says always use were, not was. So this was is wrong, it will be were. Okay, thank you. Now the question next is right on the screen. Your time is on, do it and let me know the correct answer. Guys, do it fast and let me know in the chat box which according to you is the correct answer. 10 miles is a long distance. Recently I have taught you one phenomena. If you sincerely understand or try to understand everything that your teacher suggests you, you will be able to solve every question. I never leave any concept, untold. Recently, Recently I have told you that if I say my name is Nitin Mishra, then if you focus on the structure of the sentence, you will find that I have subject as my name, then we have a verb, then we have complementary part that completes the sentence. I can also shuffle the sentence by saying Nitin Mishra is my name. Now guys, don't you think whether I say my name is Nitin Mishra or I say Nitin Mishra is my name, everywhere things are same. It is known as noun in apposition. My name is nothing but Nitin Mishra. Nitin Mishra is my name. So if it is subject, then it is also subject, but acting as a complement because it completes the meaning of the statement. Guys, what I want to say is, if you look at the question now, you will realize that what is written here, 10 miles are a long distance. Things that have been told now suggest you that I can also write this sentence as a long distance. Now, are 10 miles or is 10 miles? What should I write? A long distance is 10 miles. Guys, why I am telling you solving the question also in this way is because you should know at least why things happened. Obviously, if you look at the question, you will realize that 10 miles is nothing but a long distances. What do you mean by a long distances? It means that distance from A to B is very long. What do you mean by distances? Means that first you started from A, then you reach to the X, then you reach to Y, then you reach to Z, and then you reach to B. Now you don't have a distance, you have multiple distances. This situation is different, it is plural. But when you talk about one displacement, one distance between 2 points, it is always singular. Hence, singular verb will be used. It will be is. Otherwise, the road to success by book is also available. You can remember rules that says when you have 10 miles, 2 hours, in such a subject you always agrees with the singular verb. You can memorize these very rules and you can pass your examination. It depends upon you. What do you do? You can also go by my way or you can also go by highway. It depends upon you from where you are going. So guys, moving on to the question next, which is right on screen. Do it fast. Let me know the correct answer. Your time for the question starts now. Guys, the question is very simple. It says that neither of them are going to attend the party on 10 October. Neither always is used with two people. That means here them means two obviously people. Okay. And out of these two people, neither are going or neither is going. Neither is going means out of the two who are going, 0. 0 is plural. No, less than 1 or 1. I repeat, 1 or less than 1. Likewise, half, 1/4, 0, no, nothing, neither. These all are singular. So use of are is wrong. Is will be correct. Why? Because jaisa subject, vaisa verb. I tried my best to make your class, make your concepts, make your concepts as simple as possible. Guys, I would say that this is how I would like to wrap up my class. Again, you can attend all these classes on these platforms with CA 7 a.m. Chandan Kamsar class, or Zubair sir science class is 9 a.m. Then Nitin sir class, I mean my class at 10 and 12 p.m. Chandan sir, Dipen sir, Sonal ma'am and Prabal sir classes is also available. You can continue, keep on watching these very classes. And the vocabulary show at 10 a.m. in the morning is a must attend show, and here we are in the grammar session. I hope that you have enjoyed, understood and availed all the concept easily. You find the lecture well, and if you want to support, as you have been in support for a long time, if you keep on supporting, I guess it will be a very nice token of appreciation from your side. Guys, I expect and hope that you are with me, and do share, like this videos, because I put my best efforts. I truly research for the solution possible, and I will be keep teaching you like this, and I will be keep somehow arranging the concept like this. We'll try to make easier your concept as well. Have a great and fantastic academic journey. Do well in the examination. Work harder, work smartly. This is Online Ventures, and I am Nitin Mishra. I will see you in the next class. Don't forget to leave your sweet comments in the chat box after the end of the session. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.